Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm diving into some killer lessons I picked up from listening to Josh Waitzkin on Tim Ferriss Show. This guy is really next level. If you don't know Josh, he was a chess prodigy as a kid, the one whose life was based on searching for Bobby Fischer movie. He crushed it in chess, Tai Chi World Championships, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, and his book, The Art of Learning, is basically a playbook for getting really good at anything. Tim Ferriss is the host. You know him, the 4-hour work week guy who tears apart top performers and think and train. How top performers think and train. These conversations blew my mind. So I took notes and now I'm turning them into this episode to share what stuck with me. Let's jump in. First off, one thing that really hit me, playing simultaneous chess games, like 40 or 50 boards at once, is a lot like juggling balls. Josh talked about how in those simuls he stopped calculating every move consciously. Instead, he rides this energetic wave, feeling the flow of the game, almost like in martial arts push hands. It's not about thinking harder, it's about letting go and sensing the whole thing at once. I love that because it shows mastery isn't grinding harder, it's getting to this effortless state where everything connects. That ties right into constantly learning. George's whole life is about staying in beginner's mind, always absorbing, always evolving. He jumps from chess to Tai Chi to Jiu Jitsu, and the principles transfer. One big idea, look for 80-20. What's 20% of efforts that gets 80% of the results? You should question it and strip away the noise and focus on what actually moves the needle. He also talks about spotting rules people follow that aren't even required, like in chess or life or business. We all have these invisible constraints that we pick up, social norms, habits, that's just how it's done. Josh asks who's really good at this skill that maybe shouldn't be. What are they exploiting? What assumptions can I break? How you find uh, when you find such edges, then you can exploit this opportunity or this situation. That's very sneaky, smart way of finding so-called hacks. Then there's cognitive biases. He mentioned a few cognitive biases he tries to overcome. First one is Sanko's fallacy, sticking with something because you already put time in, even when it's dumb. Second one is confirmation bias, only seeing what fits your beliefs. Another one is false constructs, building stories in your head that aren't real. Josh says meditation helps you spot this in real time. You start seeing yourself from the side, like an observer. The detachment lets you catch bad thinking before it screws you. Speaking of meditation, super powerful for self improvement. Uh, Josh keeps it simple. Sit cross legged in a comfortable spot, follow your breath. When your mind wanders, gently come back. No fancy stuff, just build that awareness muscle. Over time, you notice thoughts, emotions, biases popping up without getting hooked. Journaling is another tool he hammers. Write down your thoughts, questions, experiences. He uses thematic tags to reorganize that helps him recall later. But the real goal is the questions you ask yourself define your thinking. Your internal dialogue shapes everything. If you're always asking why I am failing versus what can I learn here, it changes the game. Instead of asking why I am failing, what's the reason, and so on, try to look for thing you can learn from the situation. Collect such questions, reflect on them. That's how your growth happens. He also mentions a few books and ideas that influenced him a lot. Some of them are Dao De Jing by Lao Tzu, how to flow with the way, how not to force life. Buddha on mindfulness, even Gandhi on discipline and truth, and the book called Shantaram. It's about deep human experience and resilience. all point to one thing, to balance, cultivating the habit of turning on and turning off. Work hard, then relax fully, no burnout. So practice this with morning and evening routines. Josh sets rituals, maybe meditation, journaling, breath work in the AM to prime the day, and wind down in the PM to reflect and reset. It's about rhythm, intense focus, then recovery. Look, these are the lessons I pulled from this Tim Ferriss Show episodes with Josh. They are very practical, down to earth ways to level up without overcomplicating. Start small. Try the breath meditation, 10 minutes, journal one key question a day, spot one unnecessary rule in your life, and test breaking it. What do you think? Have you tried any of these? Drop a comment. Meditation, journaling, 80-20 in your workout. And if you like, hit subscribe if you want more breakdowns like this from great podcasts, and also turn on notifications so you don't miss next one. Thanks for hanging out, and try to apply these things in your own life. Bye.